Hey everyone! So, a few weeks ago I announced that I'm giving away an 8-string Schecter bass, but to make things interesting, I did a contest. In order to have a chance of winning this bass, you had to download the Joe Dart exercise from Mastering the Masters, and then learn the bass line in the first half, and then create your own solo in the second half. Then you had to film yourself playing the exercise and upload your video to either YouTube Shorts, Instagram, or TikTok with the hashtag Mastering the Masters. Hundreds of you submitted videos, and I've already watched and commented on every single one of them, and I've picked out 12 of my favorites which we'll watch together in this video, but I haven't decided who the winners are yet. I've got to say the standard of playing this time was unbelievably high. I've never seen a bass contest that's as fierce as this one, so strap yourselves in. Let's watch the first of these 12 awesome bassists. Okay, that was really great. He absolutely nailed the bass line. He has a really nice deep tone that also has some good clarity to it. Great fingerstyle and slap technique, and I love those little harmonics that he just threw in there out of nowhere. Perfectly in time. This was just overall a really solid, great solo. Again, really nice tone. I love the way that he had those complicated slap phrases, but also threw in some little taps in there just to make things spicy. Really good, efficient slap technique. He's not moving his thumb around any more than necessary. Nice timing, and just, again, a great solo. Okay, that was a slightly more metal tone than anything we've heard so far. I think that's a Dingwall bass, or at least it looks a lot like a Dingwall bass. I love that funky phrase that he had near the end. That was catchy. I like a little catchy melody in amongst the madness sometimes. Also, side note, really epic setup with like 5 monitors here. I don't know if he's like a FBI agent or a computer hacker in his free time, but it looks awesome. Okay, almost every technique known to man was in this solo. We had slap, we had fingerstyle, we had tapping, we had a detune, we had the funny noise, yeah, strumming was in there. Just no limits to this guy. Nice poster in the background. I think that's where he learned all of his skills. Overall, just really impressive, mind-boggling stuff. Alright, really nice Jacko-ish tone on this one. Kind of sounds a bit like Jacko mixed with Rocco. Perfectly in time. I love the constant 16th notes that he has a lot of the time. Really nice feel and touch as well. He's got a lot of those little shakes and hammer-ons and pull-offs in there, which really add to the funky vibe of it all. Beautiful opening phrase ending with that little tritone tap, and really nice use of ghost notes, just overall impressive but still tasteful and funky. Okay, again, really crazy, like every single technique known to man was in that solo. It really took you on a journey. The solo started off quite funky, and then suddenly there was this beautiful tapping melody out of nowhere, which was surprising but cool. The ending was just a tiny bit messy, just a few sort of dead notes here and there and slightly rushed, but that's really just nitpicking. Overall, this was a great solo. Alright, the bass line was absolutely perfect, the timing was perfect, the tone was great, the feel was really nice. Really beautiful tapping in the solo, just such nice melodies and counterpoint and perfectly executed. And then the fast slapping at the end was also perfectly rhythmically in time, and it was a really great flashy way to end the solo. Overall, a really nice balance of technique and creativity, but also in time and very nicely executed. Okay, a nice dark tone on this one, probably the darkest of the tones that we've had so far in this contest. Everything sounded smooth as butter, partially because of that dark tone, you know, you don't hear too much of the string noise and stuff like that, but also because of great technique, and it was fast and relentless, had a lot of attitude to it. Very cool playing. Okay, really impressive, especially that tapping lick there right at the end. Really nice way to end the solo. But even from the bass line, you could see he's got great fingerstyle technique, very efficient, which allows him to play the bass line perfectly. He's got a wide range of techniques down from fingerstyle to slap and tapping. If I wanted to get really nitpicky, the only tiny thing I would say is that the solo was just a little bit rushed here and there, just a bit ahead of the beat. But again, this is really just splitting hairs. It was an incredible solo, and I love the repetition of that syncopated slap phrase that he had at the end. Awesome work overall. Okay, first of all, nice sunglasses. Okay, but now, seriously, he nailed the bass line. Some really crazy slap techniques in there. I'm actually not 100% sure what one or two of them were. I think there was a funny noise in there, maybe some flicks, just quite innovative stuff. Also, nice combination of slap and tap. Very nice stuff.
The Eagles, live at Sphere Las Vegas.
Alright, this guy's a pro. He barely looks at his bass throughout the entire bass line. Another one with a pretty dark tone, which is cool. A very tasteful solo. I really love the diminished lick that he threw in there, as well as the 7th chord to end it all. Overall, just really solid and professional sounding. Wow, that one really took kind of a dark, evil turn. Really nice shakes that he had in the first half of the solo, really funky and cool. And his feel and timing was great, and then the crazy fast fingerstyle at the end, which added to that whole sort of evil sounding vibe. That was very unique, very different from what we've heard so far. Very creative solo. All right, that's all of my 12 favorites, and now, unfortunately, I have to actually decide who's gonna win an 8-string Schecter bass. This is an almost impossible task since the standard was ridiculously high this year. It makes me so happy to see how much the standard has gone up since my first contest. My goal with these competitions is to push everyone to be the best bassist that they can, and I can see that the bass community as a whole is getting really, really awesome. Scarily awesome. Right now, we also seem to be keeping the competition friendly and fun, which is really great. Let's make sure that it never gets too serious and adversarial, because that's a real guitar player thing to do. All right, jokes aside, I'm now gonna choose the winners. In 3rd place, Derrick Vaz. I'm going with Derrick because I think he played the bass line in the first half the best out of anyone. And then on top of that, his tone was great, his timing was perfect, and I loved his articulations. And then his solo was really creative, but also very tasteful and laid back, which is a really nice combination. So congrats, Derrick, you get all of my CDs and tapping book shipped to your door. Okay, now, in 2nd place. Matt Nagare. I really hope I said your name right. This was one of the flashiest and craziest solos of all, but he executed it so well and his timing was almost perfect. Really amazing playing. Matt wins free access to the Mastering the Masters course, as well as all of my CDs and tapping book shipped straight to your door. Congrats. Okay, it's almost time to announce the 1st place winner, but first, some honorable mentions. Pete O'Neill had a really funky solo and a great light show. Ink wins Best Shades Award, and these young bassists each deserve a moment in the spotlight. And Buyot wins the Comedy Award. If it helps, feel free to put on some Joe Dart sunglasses. I've heard they're the secret ingredient to his funky sound. now for the first place winner, who gets an amazing Schecter 8-string bass. Tom Preston. He nailed the bass line and then went into just this truly beautiful melodic tapping solo, and then to cap it all off just ended with this absolutely insane double thumb lick. Great timing and beautiful tone, and he's clearly a master of fingerstyle, slap, and tap. It was just all around a really great performance. So congrats, Tom, you're getting a Schecter 8-string bass shipped straight to your door, and also 1 year of a Basecamp Patreon Gold membership. I just want to say a huge congrats to everyone who entered this contest. I was blown away by the incredibly high standard, and all of you should be so proud of the work that you've put in. Whether or not you made it into the video, thank you so much for entering, and I hope that this contest encouraged you to pick up your bass, have fun, and improve your skills. And remember, when you see these awesome musicians, try and let that inspire you, because with practice and patience, you can play like that too. I've left links for every bassist that you saw in this video. Please check them out because they're all incredible players. One last thing before we finish, I'm happy to announce that the Basecamp store is officially online. There's a lot of tabs, backing tracks, original songs, and individual lesson videos, including some free ones, so just tap the link in the description if you want to learn from me or just listen to my music in high quality wave format. Thank you all again for entering the contest and for you guys watching this video. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.